ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON Bulla official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss second chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, in which Lord is Paramatma, as in the heart, is being described. So, as we have heard in the first chapter, Sukadeva Goswami starts answering the questions of Parikshit Maharaj, what to do and what not to do. That is the question raised by Parikshit Maharaj in first canto, 19th chapter. So, this chapter, he concludes what should be done. At the end, we will hear. So, beginning in the text 3, he says, Atha kavir namasu javadartha syat apramatha vyavasaya buddhi siddhe anyata te na jateta tatra parisramam tatra samikhyamana. That means those, the enlightened persons should endeavor only for the minimum necessities of life, while in the world of names, he should be intelligently fixed and never endeavor for unwanted things, being competent to perceive practically that all such endeavors are merely hard labor for nothing. So, in the purport, Siddhartha Goswami says, Tari sarvatha karmaphala tyage saddeva dehapata iti asankya. If you don't do work, then how can we live? We may die. So, in that context, this verse is spoken by Sukadeva Goswami. So, Sukadeva Goswami further says that Chirani king pati nasanti tisanti vikyam naivangripa paravruta saritopya susyan ruddha guha kim majito vati nopasannan kasmad bhajanti kabayo dhanadurmandandhan. Chirani king pati nasanti tisanti vikyam. For if Sonok and others, Parikshit Maharaj, 60,000 rishis were there, they will be thinking we require basic necessities like food, clothes and shelter, etc. So, this verse is spoken by Sukadeva Goswami. Chirani king pati na santi. Is there no torn cloth in the road? And disanti vikhyam maivang kripa. To solve our food problem, is there no trees? Angripa. Angripa means those who take food or water through their angri, that is root, the trees. Do they not give the fruits? Disanti vikya navangripa paravruta saritopya susyan. How can we get our water? Sarito, the rivers at the dry. Ruddha guha kim ajitovati nopasannan. Then how to take rest? We must have a house. Now Ruddha guha, is there no cave in the mountain? And if we stay in mountain or live there may be some wild animals, they may eat us. Nopasanan kasmad kim ajitavati nopasanan. Ajita, the Lord, does he not protect the devotees? Kasmad vajanti kabayo dhana durmandhan. Why then people worship those durmandhan, those who are intoxicated by hard-earned wealth? Why they worship those persons? In the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, the first duty of a person in the renounced order of life is to contribute some literary work for the benefit of the human being in order to give him realized direction towards self-realization. You see, Vyasadeva contributed this Srimad Bhagavatam, and Srila Prabhupada Maharaj gave his purport to it. And we in ISKCON Bulla official YouTube channel, we are giving audio and video lectures on those things. It is for the welfare of the entire human society. Then text 8 says that Kechit Swadhyantar Hudaya Vakase Pradesamatrang Purusham Vasantam Chaturbhujam Kanjarathanga Shankha Padadharam Dharanaya Smaranti. Very few people, Kechit, Swadhyanta, they see the Lord in their heart. Swadhyantar Hudaya Vakase, in their heart, they see how Pradeshamatram. Pradeshamatram means that is measuring in only 8 inches. Purusham, they see Paramatma. How? Chaturbhujam, they see in his 4 hands. Chaturbhuja, different weapons like Kanja means lotus flower, Rathanga means chakra or disc, and Shankha, conch shell, and Gada, and this club, Dharanya Smaranti. They remember the Lord in this way, in their heart. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, the form of the Lord described in this verse with distribution of different symbols, beginning from the lower right hand up and down to the lower left hand with lotus, wheel of chariot, conch shell and club respectively, is called Janardana. This form is Janardana. 24 forms of Vishnu are there, according to their weapons or symbols. That is also described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Or the plenary portion of the Lord who controls the general mass. Janardana means who controls the mass. Just like while we doing tilak, we say Om Kesavaya Namah, Narayana Namah, Madhavaya Namah, Govindaya Namah, etc. Here are the different Vishnu forms with these symbols. According to the position of the symbols, they are known as Kesava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, etc. That is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, thereafter, Sukadeva Goswami describes the Virat Rupa of the Lord. And then he says how to leave this body, advanced yogi, how they leave their body. They aim to go to that place where Najatra Kalo Animisang Paraprabhu Kutonu Deva Jagatang Jaisire Najatra Sattam Rajastamascha Navaivikaro Namahan Pradhanam. Najatra Kalo Animisang. Kalo, there is no Kala doesn't close his eyes. Kala is there always, but that Kala is not there. Transcendental state of Labdha Pasanti. There is no supremacy of devastating time, which controls even the celestial demigods who are empowered to rule over mundane creatures. Nor is there the mode of material goodness, nor passion, nor ignorance, nor even the false ego, nor the material causal ocean, nor the material nature. It is spiritual, transcendental. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, devastating time which controls even the celestial demigods by its manifestations of past, present and future doesn't act on the transcendental plane. In this way, Sukadeva Goswami, after describing various processes, then establishes bhakti as the best of all paths. In text 33, Sukadeva Goswami says that nahi ato anya siva pantha visata sansruta viha vasudeva bhagavati bhakti yoga jato bhavet. There is no other more auspicious means of deliverance than what is aimed at in the direct devotional service of the Lord Krishna. Because we are in this material universe, we are suffering from birth, death, old age and disease. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, devotional service or direct bhakti yoga is the only absolute and auspicious means of deliverance from the grip of material existence. So finally, Sukadeva Goswami concludes the same thing that he said in first chapter. Tasma sarvatmana rajan hari sarvatra sarvada sutavya krititavyasya smartavyo bhagavan nuna. O king, it is therefore essential that every human being hear about, glorify and remember the Supreme Lord, the personality of Godhead, always and everywhere. I stated in first chapter also. Little variation is there. And finally, in the last verse, it says that Pibanti Bhagavata Atmana Satam Kathamrutam Sarvan Puteshu Samrutam Gunanti Te Visha Vedusitasayam Brajanti Charana Sarvarvantikam. Those who drink through oral reception, fully filled with the nectarian message of Lord Krishna, the beloved of the devotees, purify the polluted aim of life known as material enjoyment, and those go back to Godhead, to the lotus feet of Him, the personality of Godhead. They drink the nectar. They don't simply hear and listen. They drink the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam. In the purport, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, Pibanti iti anena jata ratitvam vyanyitam. Those who come to rati stage or bhava stage, which is prior to Krishna prema, for them it is stated that they drink the nectar of the pastimes of the Lord. But those who are ajata ratitvam, those who have not developed this bhava stage, rati, which is the prior stage of Krishna prema, for them that they should hear. Shrotabhya, Krititavya, etc. stated previously. In this way, this second chapter is described. So thank you very much for listening to our discourse, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We are now near ISKCON Zurich. Behind this ISKCON Zurich, this garden is there, very beautiful sight. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.